Dear students, this is module number 73 for the subject of SHRM or Strategic Human Resource Management. We will continue to understand the resource-based view and the resources. What resources can help an organization to achieve and sustain a competitive advantage? So the four attributes of resources is something we are going to discuss now. These four attributes of resources is also this concept is also known as the VRIO model or VRI model. What we mean by VRIO model? Actually, Barney suggested that, and other authors in the field, that the source can be a source of competitive advantage only if it is valuable. So the source you think that can provide you the competitive advantage or can help you to sustain and develop a competitive advantage, it must be valuable. Valuable is something which can translate or transform the value in terms of products and services you are offering to your customers. Second, it is rare. What we mean by rare? As I said that there are some resources that are necessary for an organization to perform its basic functions. For example, if you look at the schools, they have the building, they have the classes, they have the furniture in the classes, and they have teachers. So all schools, in other words, are similar to each other and they have resources. I just named few of them. Now the question is, if a school is or if the school wants to outperform its competitors, the school must have something which is rare. Might be you have a foreign faculty, might be your campus is at the heart of the city, might be your campus is too big that others cannot offer, it may have a playground and other stuff, or something which is rare. So you have a resource, but it should be rare. Others do not possess it. The third thing is quite complex, but it is at the heart of resource-based view of the firm. That is imperfect imitability. What we mean by imperfect imitability? Imperfect imitability means that whatsoever resources you have, your competitors cannot exactly copy them. It is hard for your competitors to copy your resource. Particularly if the resource is intangible, something which cannot be touched, something which cannot be seen, how can you copy what you cannot see? That's why we say organizational capabilities are often a source of competitive advantage. Organizational capabilities, as I discussed in the last modules, include organizational processes to do something. It is hard to see the process in an organization. Similarly, the knowledge of the employees, the abilities and skills of the employees are something which you can consider are intangible. So these are the things which are very difficult to copy. Or even if you have something else which is tangible, but it may be very difficult to copy. So this is the third requirement for a resource to be valuable. This is the third requirement, that particular resource would help you to generate or develop or sustain a competitive advantage. The fourth is non-substitutable. Yes, if you cannot copy it, can you substitute it? If your competitors cannot substitute, even if they cannot copy, but also they cannot substitute, that resource is something which can really help you to generate sustainable competitive advantage. As I said before that, every competitor would be trying to copy your competitive advantage. Every competitor would try to replicate your competitive advantage. They may not be able to do it if this is something very hard to do, hard to see, and hard to understand. Thank you.